Hi, Marty Lurie here, Felipe Alou. Losing one of your teammates today, Jim Davenport. I know you've got some feelings about him, and I'd love for you to share them with the audience.
Well, yeah, he was one of the good friends that I had while we were teammates. Maybe the best teammate that I ever had that was not a Latino. We are going to miss him terrible. We knew he was real sick. We're missing him right now in spring training, where he was a teacher, a friend, somebody that we were always waiting to see out here. He was a big player.
Yeah.
He's a guy who had to play being a teammate with 5 Hall of Famers. He was still a very big player in the Giant system.
You came up in '58 as well, and he did, and all the young players came up who'd never played in the Polo Grounds, and all of a sudden you guys were San Francisco Giants, and he was the third baseman. He led off. I said, Jimmy, why did you lead off? He said, we didn't have anybody else
That's
that
right,
could
yeah.
lead off. But tell me about meeting him first and what he was like when you first met him.
Well, he was ahead of me by a couple of years. He was a AA when I broke into the minor league with the Giants. The Giants had me playing third base for 1 month in A-ball, and then all of a sudden the word came to put me in the outfield because Davenport was having a big year in the Texas League. And then the following year, I met him in spring training, minor league spring training. And I liked what I saw, the kind of fielder he was. And obviously, a year later, we're both in the big leagues. I'll tell you, nice guy, nice friend, cared for the minority. Incredible. As a young person, he cared for us, wanted to make us feel like we were from the United States. He didn't mind about us talking Spanish. He was kind of a funny guy too, a storyteller. He used to tell stories, especially after he retired, because he had a long career. Talk about managers making mistakes and stuff like that. But anyway, he was a guy that was fun to be with as a teammate, and then after we all became staff members.
Felipe Alou with us. Felipe, as a ball player, he was a Gold Glover in '62. You could count on him at third base. That's what I always felt about Jim Davenport. When the ball was hit to third, you knew he would take care of it.
And sometimes it was not even hit to third. He'll make a play. I was the left fielder of the Giants for a while because I started then to be a center fielder in the minor league, but when I made it to the big league, Mr. Willie May was a center field. So I wound up being in left field, and if you play left field, you know what kind of third baseman you have. You are right behind him, and Jimmy used to stop everything. Ball hit over their back, hit hard over their back, slow rollers, hard hit balls in the hole between short and third. He made all of those plays look easy. And we thought that he was the best third baseman in the league. We did think that way, but just because he didn't hit the home runs, there was always a guy. But I'm glad that he won a Gold Glove one year.
Felipe, thank you so much.